Hey everybody, Sylvie K here, and it's Tuesday morning, and so since tomorrow might have some rain, I'm going to get started on trying to figure out how I'm going to do my fencing here. But this is all the PVC that I got since I don't have a truck. I bought a pipe cutter at Home Depot yesterday and sat out in front of the store and bought myself a little tape measure there since I forgot to bring mine, and a marking pencil, and marked all these 10-foot poles to 3 foot. So I have several 3-foot poles and the leftover 4-foot pole. And I got all these buckets here. So I need to move all these plants that are over here away from here. And right now I'm working on moving this wood pile here out of the way so I can weed eat. And I'll show you what my progress is as I progress. Well, I'm getting on with my project here. And for those of you who never lived in Hawaii before, on my side where I live, there is hardly any soil on top of this, and it's rock. And since I don't have the money to rent a jackhammer, and it would be really hard to get it in here anyway, and I'm not going to buy a rock drill to drill any holes in here. So my bright idea is I went yesterday to Home Depot and I got 10 lengths of PVC pipe, and I cut it in sections of 3 feet, and I bought 10 more Home Depot buckets. And what I've done is I've drilled a hole here and a hole here. And these right here are just some of the insulators that I bought. And so what I'm doing is I'm sticking these in here, but in order to use less concrete to fill these buckets up, I'm putting a brick in the bottom of it. Then I have these pots here that I have plenty of, and I'm using this, and then I can set my pipe on that 3-foot pipe, and it'll bring it up to close to 5 feet. So anyway, this is what I'm doing with this. So this is what it looks like when I got it in the bucket here. And I'll put some more fill around here, and so I won't have to use quite as much concrete, but the bucket will still be heavy. Now initially I was just going to use one of these things here, but I've decided to use 2 of them because these dogs are smart. And if I put it up here, if they can get real slinky, they could crawl under here if they wanted. I wanted to try to leave it up a little higher for my kitty cats, but they're just going to have to learn how to go around the fence. And so I have this PVC in here right now, and I've got this block behind it to try to keep it straight as possible until this concrete sets up a little bit. Well, it's Wednesday morning, and I got one more bucket filled up and the pipe put in it, and I just ran a string here just to see what this is going to look like. My wire's not here yet, but hopefully this is going to work. I have other fence insulators for this pipe here, but I just stuck that one there while the concrete's wet, just in case I need it to go up here. And like I said, I've never really strung electric fence before, but I know I'm going to have to get some jumper wires. In this area right here, where I did have those panels, I'm going to put 2 of them back up again and brace them on either side. And then I'm going to put about a 3 or 4 foot gate right here. I have one more bucket to have to put up somewhere in there, but I have to wait and measure and see exactly where this is going to end before I do that. And so underneath my steps in my house here, I'm just going to put some insulators on the posts and go all around to right here. and then run the line out to this bucket, into that bucket, and put another bucket on the corner there, and one in the center of the tent, and right here, and then build me a gate to go into my tent. I'll just build me a gate right here to keep the kids from coming in here for now. And then I had this leftover piece of hog paneling that I'm going to affix to this area right across here. And so I'm not quite through with my experiment, but I just wanted to let you know how I was coming along here with my bright idea. At least for now. For temporary, it'll give these boys a little bit of a bigger area to play in, and they should be a little happier. So anyway, I hope everybody's well. I still have 2 more bags of concrete in my car to go and trudge up here. So I'm going to try to get those emptied out since I have to go to town tomorrow. And it was hard enough carrying my neighbor friend who I took to town day before yesterday. She was in the front seat with 6 bags of 60-pound concrete, so my little car was running a little low. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.